Yatoro to really CS himself, although...
Yeah, Ari is going to drop. Maposhka able to secure first blood on the Lich, trying to run from Kasane, but Kasane should have his way with him. Wild Axe is up in a moment. Maposhka attempts to sidestep, not going to work out. So a very nice start already for the side of Team Spirit, as the Magnus is not going to feel very good for Tomato. Ari,
no.
Top lane again going to go down here. Yatoro this time able to secure the kill. And sadly, Kasane could not really find any kind of a trade. Now going to rush in after Kasane, but Maposhka, getting baited by his own Pos 1, is going to end up dying. Fair. It's bottom lane. Last off attempt was out. Tomato, he's gone. Mira will trade his life for it, but it's well worth it. It's Collapse, able to secure the kill on the Timbersaw. Again, Tomato, he's already
able to go into the double stat items to start off here. Down mid, a bit of a scuttle over the runes. Maposhka, that's to take it.
Picking up, Lal's, or rather Ari's still being chased down as Lal is continuing, and Mira just going in with the blast off is going to secure, but now a 3-man Dream Coil is committed here by Brawl and Whitemon. Whitemon's still in danger though, as Lal is just going right in for the dive. He'll find a secondary as Brawl. He will try to trade with Maposhka, but he needs to find a way out now. War Remnants forward from Lal, but is not going to be able to keep up with the puck. To find Whitemon once again, though this time around, Whitemon's going to be more than happy to trade back as Tomato's also going to show up. They're onto the techies, and Mira is just gone. Collapse trying to make it in time to get somewhat of a trade going for his side. Nice tree chop from Whitemon though. Uses a tango to chop down the tree. And Collapse, due to that, is not going to have enough damage to finish off the kill. Find Maposhka and Mira in his triangle. He'll go for the Dream Coil onto the Lich. That should be the Lich being dealt with, as Maposhka does take a little bit longer than anticipated to take down. But they do get him in the end. Lal does show up. Kasane.
Oh, Kasane.
Top lane. I mean, they dropped the blood right. It's going to be way off the mark though, as Kasane just going right in with the raw now. Mira, he gets the blast off in time, and Yatoro, he barely is able to walk out as they rotate Lal in on the Ember to try and ensure that Kasane at least does go down. And they do get him. Lal, looking for a chains, will not land it on anything but the creep wave. But Brawl is still in massive trouble. He has enough mana now for the orb. Needs to head up north, back into the arms of Yatoro, and that's the last person you want to run into, as Yatoro will hand over the tip to Brawl. TP's coming in from Brawl as well with a Dream Coil. Will commit it onto two heroes, but Collapse has also shown up. They're trying to deal with Maposhka. They've got him down, but they've even found the Ember. Lal is gone as well. Can Team Spirit really keep this fight going? It's a 5v3 now for Team Spirit, but they're the ones trying to be aggressive. Eventually, though, they are forced to back away. Brawl even finding himself an Arcane Rune in the middle of all this. And Tomato, he'll pick off Mira. On the techies is Team Spirit. They will lose 3. Brawl now just going to make the jump in. The techies, Mira, is just going to drop. Ari has plenty of damage. We'll just take him out on the Rubik. Just a little pickup once again here for TSM.
It's a hard target to gun down for. We'll see. Their smoke might break here.
Well, nice smoke break from Maposhka. Rather tank the gank as the Pos 5 if you can, and that's exactly what Maposhka does. Collapse is still sticking around. Harpoon is there from Tomato. Skewer back out as well. Collapse again, a very tanky boy to try and deal with, but he is completely surrounded by the side of TSM. He'll still go for a bit of a run. The Purifying Flame's actually healing him up throughout all this. Chain through Ari, but Ari just killed himself. Oh, Yatoro ruptured him up. They do get Collapse in the end, but Mira's there now with a big blast off. It's TSM, the RP, completely whipped here on Lal. A mess for TSM, as they will give up 2 for 1, but more importantly, they lose their Magnus. They do lift him up. Ari's there. Silence is out as well from Brawl into the root of Whitemon, and Collapse, he is just dropping. Great pickup for TSM once again. Mid lane, chains around on Tomato. RP is available. Tomato, he's been ruptured up now, so there's no skewer play, but he does commit the RP. He'll try to go for the fight. That Collapse, Yatoro, he's dropping low, but no, the man fight's going to be enough. Kasane, he's just going up against 4 of them right now, and a 3-man Dream Coil. Bro coming in to save the day. Kasane with a triple kill. You just saw it in slow motion there for a moment, John. Everyone dropping so low on Team Spirit, and the Dream Coil was just the nail in the coffin for them.
Make up for it. Yeah.
Maposhka. I mean, Brao's diving very deep for this. Meanwhile, action across the map, the twin gates. Usage from Tomato right back towards his team as Collapse. He's taken the bait. He's trying to go for the kill, but he's not going to find it. Goes through the twin gates right into the loving arms of TSM. Now Roshan is under attack here by TSM and can't really go through the Glimmer Cape sadly because he's got no detection. Kasane though will join in and that's going to be enough to ensure the Lich is going to drop. A bit more committal than maybe you would like to commit here for TSM, but certainly will. Wymon. I mean, you might just call that worth though, because Wymon's buying so much time as well. Eventually he will die with all the damage coming out. But you'd love seeing the Wisdom Room being taken, and they're going to find a trade anyway. Mirror's been caught. They will secure here with Bryle. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Kasane by himself will try for a TP play out, and they've got the cancel. Lal is there with the chains, and that's going to prove to be enough. Yatoro being chased down now by Brawl, who does commit the coil immediately onto the Bloodseeker. Yatoro, he does have a BKB, but now he's forced to just fight back as the Skewer RP, rather the Harpoon RP is there. Yatoro is just gone. The Bloodseeker just not having a game as the Pos won in game 2 so far at least. Yatoro rather collapsed in the meantime, getting caught here on the timber by 4 heroes just surrounding him up, and he's just down. Sprawl wants more now of the puck. After Mirror they go, but the Glimmer Cape going to allow him to get up. Being chased here by Kasane and Ari, going to try for the TP, but the dust was there from Ari. Perfect usage. Does find Maposhka. Tomato's very deep mid lane though. Rupture is there. Bloodright is not going to connect, but Tomato's just taking so much damage already. He does have the Aegis though, so he's going to go for the man fight. Yatoro not finishing the job because the false promise was out, and now Tomato. He's got a 3-man skewer. Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage against Team Spirit. But they have got the Aegis down on the Magnus. Mira is down for Whitemon, and now the chase is truly on. It's Collapse trying to chain away, but Ari is there with the Fade Bolt to secure. Away as bottom lane, they have found Lal on the end, but that's a huge pickoff if they can get it. And with the Dream Core committed, they certainly can. Lal is going to drop, and that is huge for TSM because he has no buy. Also going to get caught. Disarm is there at the very least, but the lift is out. No TP for Mira. Another disarm here with the taser. Blast off attempt is not going to work either. Skill was there to interrupt.
The Axe and Collapse is big. Oh?
They've got vision here, John, but they can't really play around it because Brawl's just jumped in. Coil is there immediately. Maposhka barely able to walk away because the orb did not connect, but now Yatoros get caught. So the Bloodseeker goes down instead. A much better target for TSM to take down. Mira caught out top lane. The techies not having a good time as Mira is just down and Brawl's having a look for more now. He's running right towards 3 heroes on Spirit, but they don't have the vision to really know they're there. Yeah, Collapse. Big target here on the timber. Ari going to be targeted already, but has the Glimmer Cape to avoid a lot of that damage as Collapse now going to get coiled up by Bryle. Might just be the sacrificial lamb once again as a nice skewer away from Tomato breaks the coil. But this is all Collapse can do. He's just buying more time for Yatoro and Lal to get to a point where they can fight back. Problem is TSM are not willing to give them that time because Brawl's already rotated. He will get ruptured here by Yatoro and Bryle. He may have gone too far too early. Oh boy. Oh. See, these are the kind of little errors you can't afford to make right now. As TSM, they're still going to keep going. Maposhka, he will drop. Team Spirit, they're not backing off yet. Yatoro's trying to go for the creep wave, so Mira's going to have to sacrifice himself for that. You do at least find 2 supports for the price of Brawl's life.
No.
They're just going to kind of save at the time that they have. His Aegis will be picked up by Tomato. Kasane will not forget about the cheese. He will pick it up. Roar out. They've got Collapse locked down at the timber. Harpoon, skewer once again here from Tomato. Collapse, he's got the shield up with the axe. He might be able to survive through this. In fact, he's looking to try and turn this one around. Collapse, still going down. Surely does do so as the skewer is there from Tomato. He can't survive through it. He will drop. TSM, you love to see this aggression. They are not slowing down this time. It's Tomato now going to see Mira. Nice easy Harpoon skewer back. Though Mira does have a Glimmer Cape, so he does buy himself a little bit of time. But TSM still looking to chase him down. Skewer forward from Tomato, getting very, very deep. Lincoln's broken by Yatoro. He pops Eruption now. He's got the Magnus. He'll find at least the Aegis, but they've lost Maposhka in the meantime. And now the Raw's out of Yatoro. He might be forced to fight this one out. Another Eruption committed. This time on Kasane. As Lal's going to jump in. Tomato, though, looking for a big RP opportunity. Does find one. He's got 2 targets. Lal and Mirror are down. Yatoro still trying to get this done by himself. Maposhka there to help out, but he can't do it. He can't take the damage. Tomato is hitting way too hard. Lal is trying to run. He is the only survivor. And he's not going to last for long by the looks of it. He is down. Full team wipe for TSM. And they're looking to go right through the mid lane, it seems.
I love it. TSM, again, fixing some of those issues in game 1, having a way to stably start these fights. Bryle taking point. Collapse, trying to defend.
Collapse is going to try his best, but the roar out from Kasane again. And that's it. Team Spirit, they've seen enough. They'll call the GG. TSM, who successfully managed to draw out the series 1-1 here with Team Spirit. And you've got to be pretty happy about that as